how's it going? I was just listening to some music before the show just to get pumped. Oh, wow, these headphones are mad, right? Oh my god, I just scared myself wearing them. So, just to start the show off really weird. So, when you put these on, right, they're like so noise cancelling that it's like you're underwater. It's like living in the year 3000. Not much has changed, obvs, apart from living underwater, clearly. But yeah, you put them on, and it's like... and you can't hear a thing. Like, I was doing some work, like, wearing them, and I was like, I feel like I can hear something. And I turned around, and I kid you not, the ghost child, aka my sister, was there going... and I was like, oh, scared the living daylights. I mean, it just happened now, when I had the headphones on, jamming out, getting the vibes on, door open, and I thought it was a ghost, but it was just that my door doesn't open properly. Anyway, the headphones will come into full effect later today, everybody, for the end of the show, if we make it. I don't know what's going to happen in between that. The aliens could come. They could come at any moment, you know. Who'd know? Who'd know? Right, where am I going to put these for safekeeping? Let's put it under here. So, hey everybody, how's it going? How's everyone doing? It's pretty cool seeing everybody here. Who have we got? We've got Vitz, hello. We've got Corey, hey. We've got Sean, McMahon, Jas, Jelaine, is that how I say your name? Sorry if I mispronounce. Hello, Terrence, hi. Vault Boy Steve, how's it going? Hey, Andrew. Hey, oh, Leo Penna 100. Nice, hello. We got Ross, Avasti, Rich Gamer. We've got lots of people in the house today. How's everyone's Thursdays doing? Matthew was making a sandwich earlier. What sandwich did he make? Oh, he didn't tell us on the sandwich. Got Platinum Bro 7. It's all popping off. How do you know about the invasion? But man, are you working for them? Do you know something? Are you going to tell us the intel? So, I'm glad we're all here. We're all well. It's another Thursday. I'm experimenting as well with a little bit of different lighting today, because sometimes I feel like I will look at the show back just to like check what's going on, and I'm looking a little bit desaturated, and I think something has gone on. So, got my PlayStation lights on the side to give me a little bit of different. Ham and fried egg, says Matthew. I've not had that in maybe my entire existence. Maybe it's worth a go. Nemo, hello! How is everyone doing? Oh my god, it's so exciting to see you all. I don't know why. I was feeling quite tired today, and all of a sudden I was like... amazing what music can do. So I've also got, everybody, a new mug to debut on the show. And no, I'm not referring to one of my family members. Ha, ha, ha. No, I've actually got an actual mug. Look at this, everybody. Courtesy of my good friend Sophie. It feels so lovely. There is so much. Look, this is not your normal mug, everybody. There's feelings happening here. So you can feel the words Uncharted 4 Thief's End. You can feel the map, and on the back we've got the compass. But this isn't your mug where they've just slapped on a design. Look at it. It's like proper, like, I would find this in an Uncharted game and pocket it for monies later to pay for the adventures and all the damages we would have done to said country that we visited. It's very nice, isn't it? Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know why I'm just putting my mouth in it. So what are we going to fill it with? What drink? Where did I get that mug? You'll have to ask Sophie. Sophie, I know you watched it on the VOD. You'll have to let us know, because I don't know. It's a very late birthday gift. So yeah, thank you very much, Sophie. But what are we going to put into this mug, I hear you ask? Well, I've got 2 special drinks, also courtesy of Sophie. We've got some cocktails, also healthy water. Andrew, that's not going to happen. We're on episode 40 now. It started off as a very, like, at the beginning of this show, I was a little church choir girl who was like, I'm here to live stream and tell you thoughts about my life. And now it's like, let's get drunk and just mess about on the internet for an hour. I've literally gone off the rails, as they would say, in a soap. So I've got some cocktails in a can. Classy as always, as you know. So what are we going to... I'll leave the viewing votes up to you, dear viewers. So we have here a raspberry mojito. A raspberry juice, lime juice, and mint flavouring with 2 measures of white rum. And then next we've got... I'm pretty sure the quiet girl never says, hey, I got Holy Communionised. Didn't like wearing a dress, though. And then also got, if you like pina coladas and getting cold in the rain, it's got pineapple juice and coconut milk. So, those are the options. Raspberry mojito or pina colada and not getting caught in the rain. So, let's see. Let's see what of the pina colada, says Platinum Bro 7. Really? We've got 1 vote for raspberry. Well, here we go. I vote raspberry. I vote pina colada, raspberry, pina colada, raspberry. See, you guys, you literally do have the power, because we're going to talk about later on a decision that you guys made on the show last week came back to haunt me in my real life. We're seeing a lot of raspberries, I'm afraid, so I think it's going to have to be raspberry, and then for the next, like, big show, or whenever I feel like drinking it, we will bring out the pina colada. Alright, I've decided. Let's do it. What am I drinking? I'm drinking this. It's the secret answer, but... Oh! I feel like when I do that, I'm like that, what's his face? Why do I want to call him Pete? He's not called Pete, he's called Chris. Chris Pratt. He goes, you know that gif where he's like... The secret answer is not both, because I feel like I do need to live on for the rest of the evening. Oh, it smells good. What would Nathan Drake's drink of choice be? I think he's a beer man, Miles, to be honest. I could just see him sitting there just drinking a beer. Oh, it smells so fruity. Oh, remember those adverts that JR used to do on Raw? They're fruity, they're delicious, my God, they're fruity. It's Skittles. Maybe he was just a big Skittles fan, or maybe he just liked to do his best. Right, here we go. First taste test. Ooh. The raspberry is strong. If I was Mary Berry, which I'm not, and Mary Berry does not... Oh, it's very... So the raspberry hits you straight off the bat, connoisseurs of drinks. Then you do get the alcoholic punch, followed by the mint soothy aftertaste. It's very perplexing. It's very bizarre. But I think I'm giving it an okay. Top 3 favourite drinks. Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, or are we just talking alcohol? I'm new to the alcoholic scene, to be honest, because I don't know why I'm quit the alcohol. I don't really used to drink alcohol that much, then lockdown happened, and here we are. Very good. Right, let's christen the mug. Christen the mug. Ooh, I like when drinks actually look like the colour. Like, I bought a drink today. I bought an aloe vera drink thing, and I was like, is it really blue? Or is it just the colour of the bottle that's blue? Ladies and gentlemen, it was really blue. I once told someone I only eat blue things exclusively, and I managed to get them to believe me for a very long time, because I had some friends with me that also corroborated the story. I was like, yeah, I can only eat, like, blue M&Ms, people have to dye my food blue, and they were like, really? Why is that? And I was just like, I have an allergic reaction to other colours, like, I literally just can't eat other colours. And they were like, what? They fell for it for quite some time. Oh, yeah, cheers. Alcohol of a mug is just... That's how I do. Mugs in my house are for fancy times, alright? Because we do have glasses, but I don't know, they're just never like, oh my God, I'm about to expose my family. They never look nice clean, because you always get the water stains. There's always like, mugs you can't tell so much, so I'm always up to drinking out of mug. Also, I don't even drink hot drinks, so like, they're going to waste, so I might as well use them. Ooh! Oh, it packs a punch. So, how am I? Thanks for asking, Jelaine. I think I'm alright. I was feeling quite tired earlier today. I was pretty bad at work in terms of just productivity and output. I've suddenly pepped up now. I don't know why. I was just like, oh, well, I'll tell you how I'm doing with the beginning of the show, which is the check-in. See how everybody's doing. Highlights and lowlights of the week. So, my lowlight of the week, which has been the bane of my existence this week, I got a twitchy eyelid, everybody, and it's really, really annoying. I've had it since, like, Sunday/Monday, and it's like... So I'm not giving you the eye, everybody. It's literally, and it's my eyelid that just is a little quiver. It's the most frustrating thing in the world. I'm just trying to sit and concentrate, and there it goes. It's like a mosquito of the eye. You're hyped now because your sister gave you a heart. Maybe that is why. Did you play Sackboy: A Big Adventure Day? I did. More on that later. That Beast 10. Stay tuned for my hot take. So hot that Sackboy himself would burn under the pressure of heat. Because he's very flammable. He's made of sack. Or, what is sack made of? Thread? It's like a different type of thread. I don't know. We'll get to that in a bit. So that's my main lowlight of the week, is my freaking eye is driving me up the wall. I don't know what to do. I've tried no screen time. I've tried not, like, doing anything. Shutting my eyes. I've tried to watch TV with one eye open. It's a tough life. Yes, you broke your eye when you were trying to check. Yes, perhaps. Do you know what I looked at the other day, which is a shocking thing? I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why. I'm about to tell you. So somebody commented on the first ever edition of Locking It Down with Lucy, and so I clicked on it to read the comment, and I was like, holy crap, I look really awful, because I was having really bad eye troubles in that video, and I'd forgotten how bad it looked. It's still like which eye is it? Now I can't remember which eye it is. Is it this one? I think it's this one. I have like a really bad problem with my eye, and it's not 100% gone back to normal, but dear God, when I looked back at it, I was like, "Ooh, that was bad." So, yeah, that's low light of the week number 1. And low light of the week number 2 is probably going to be my phone just reminding me of all the good times that I had a year ago. It's like, oh hey, Lucy, I see you're lying in bed at 8:30 in the morning and you should probably get up to go to work. Would you like to be reminded of how much fun you were having this time last year? Yeah, I don't know why I talk like this because I'm your phone. And I'm like, no phone, I don't want to see when I was hanging out, because literally this time last year I was out almost every week. So there would be like drinks in the bar in the canteen after work. So I was going on like Thursday and Friday, then on Saturday I was going out, and my phone's just like, here's a picture, here's a video. So I'm just like looking at pictures and videos being like, I miss all these people. Like, it's so bizarre to think that this was a world that we lived in. The phone is American accent checks out. Vitz, you speak truth. So that's kind of sucky. But out of that, I did find for you something that will amuse you. Would you like to have a very early clip? Good God, everybody. So this time last year, it was Ellis's birthday. We went to karaoke. I've talked about probably this story a lot of times. It was karaoke with food at a Chinese restaurant where you had this massive table with the, do you call it the Lazy Susan? Is that when you turn the thing and the food all turns around? So you sit down, you eat the food, you get the karaoke, you're in your own booth. The woman comes in and is like, yo, do you want more food and drink? And you're like, hell yeah. So we were doing that. And I have for you, everybody, a clip of me at karaoke. Brace yourselves. I don't know. Oh my God, I'm almost embarrassed about myself to show this to you, but what's having a YouTube channel if it's not for just, you know, total humiliation on the internet? I don't know. So, oh my God, I'm now like almost cringing already that I'm going to show you this clip. So this is a From the Vault clip. It's me and my friend Rue, who very kindly let me play this clip with his likeness, singing Crawling by Linkin Park. Not the full thing, I'll spare you that. It's only like a minute clip. I don't know why, I've got a very deep voice when I sing, because I watched this clip and I was like, holy crap. There are some other ones I was like, nah, I'm not showing these. This is the most shareable. So please enjoy From the Vault. Here we go.
Oh, confusing one is real. And then every single little song you just feel like going one thing. I don't know why. Hard I try. Too much pressure to take. So insecure. Crawling in my skin. These wounds say we will not heal. I actually, for the first 8 years of this time, that's a good album.
Luckily for me, I had the clip on mute so that I didn't have to hear it, because I would have cringed so goddamn hard at listening to myself. Top tip, everybody, if you're going to sing a song, make sure you know some of the words at least, because I was kind of like, I know this song, and then it's like, no, actually, you only really know the chorus, and you don't know any of the verses really. Confidence, Rue did an excellent job at the rap bit, but that night I also, first to me, also sung a little bit of 8 Mile by Eminem. Again, got tripped up by the fact that I only know the chorus. And I was like, yeah, if you had one shot, one opportunity. And then I did a bit of Valerie. Oh, and a bit of Fall Out Boy, Dance Dance. But no, thank you, everybody. That's the thing. What I lack in actual musical talent, I try and make up for in the performance. And which is very, like, at the end, you're like, oh, I did a little bit of Skater Boy, Avril Lavigne. She was a boy, he was a girl. That's not the way the words go. You know how the song goes. So there we go. That's what I was up to this time last year. So there we go. That's my my low light of the week, was just being reminded of A, good times, and B, that time when there was a lot of singing. But man, it was just like, the weird thing was seeing the people in the other clips and being like, I haven't spoken to this person in ages, but we had a great time that night. So there we go. You just sing Mum Spaghetti over and over. I think that's all the words are really. But it's interesting, the old lyrics. When you're reading the lyrics, you're like, gosh. So that's my low light of the week. And I think it's now... Oh, hang on. What's this? Oh, I'm receiving an urgent news update. Sorry, everybody. We have to move to this clip because another low light has come in. Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, we interrupt this very important episode of Locking It Down with Lucy with an important weather news update. It is the 24th of January, and it's finally snowing! It's happening! It's happening! Luna, the fabled snow from 2 weeks. Let's go, let's explore. Whoa, my dad hates the snow. He's a curmudgeonly person. Bethany's calling me during clip of the week. Hang on, I'll have to call you back in a sec, Bethany. You can't see the screen. Look how big the flakes are. Look at it. Look at it. Look, what's that? What are you doing? Are you all excited about the snow? Wait, hang on. I need to call Bethany back. Wow, it's proper. These are proper big flakes. I can't even. Oh my god. I'm so excited. The snow's finally happening. I can actually enjoy the snow for once because I don't have to go to freaking work. Hooray, the only time work from home is paid off. Ooh, it's settling down here. Oh, Bethany's calling again. Hang on. I literally had to press film again with my nose because I'm wearing gloves. But look at this. Let's try and catch a big one because you could see the intricacies of the snowflake. Look at it. How cool is that? You can see all the little flake bits. Move back to improve focus. It's so cool. But yes, we will keep an update on the snow throughout the day and see if we get any more than just this light smattering. Only a couple of hours later and it's all disappeared. Whap, whap, whap. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my other Lola of the week was where the hell was Snow Day? Because that's all I got. I got half an hour of just, hope and then down, like in the mines in Indiana Jones, but it didn't end happily. It was just like, you're going on the mine trip, it's going to be fun. Oh no, something bad's happened, and all of a sudden a man's trying to pull your heart out of your chest. We've all been there, haven't we? Well, maybe we shouldn't have been, but I can't believe it. I see all these pictures of people out in the snow and like having a great time. They're tobogganing, they're building a snowman or whatever. And that was it. That was all I got. And I haven't seen a speck of it since. I was so upset, like for reals. Me and Bethany were on the phone going like, oh my God, it's going to snow. We can like do fun things in the snow. Disappointing to say the least. Did everybody else have snow? Woke up on the 24th and we had lots of snow. Gosh, the snow for us stayed for about 3 days, says Hushroom. Welcome to Finland, we got plenty of snow. Well, damn, no snowball fight. No snowball fight at all. I live in the north, says Harry, and we got snow for a few weeks. Wow. I hate when the weather teases you. Don't we all hate that? Ugh, it's so depressing that, that's the thing about snow, okay? Normally, when you become a stuffy grown-up, you're like, oh, I hate snow. It means that I can't do grown-up things like go to the shops and go to work and drop my kids to school, which, fair play. It is kind of annoying. Because in England, it doesn't snow very often, so we don't have, like, snow plows. Like, all people do is just sprinkle a bit of, like, salt on the floor and hope for the best. But that's it. So this time I was like, well, I don't have anywhere to go. I could legitimately be happy about the snow and frolic to my heart's content. But no! Fate said, no, Lucy, you can't go out and enjoy the snow. Probably for the best, I suppose. Because you don't want to fall over and do yourself a mischief. But there was that one time when my sister, I think she was coming back from college, and she asked my dad to pick her up. And he was like, okay, I'm going to meet you at B&Q, which is a warehouse place. So my sister stands and waits at B&Q. Now, I don't know why, but my little sister's also in the car, so this is Imogen. So he's going to pick up Tasha. Imogen's in the car. Okay, it takes them ages to drive there because it's so snowy, it's so bad. He ends up, like, parking, like, down the road from B&Q, and he says to Imogen, like, don't worry, just stay in the car, I'll be back soon. So my dad goes to walk up the road, which is quite a longish road, to go and get Natasha, who got so fed up of waiting, I can't remember if she decided to just go into B&Q or just walk home or something. So my dad's now, like, trying to chase her around. Imogen sat in the car waiting for them for 2 hours. Like, literally, if it was me, I might have thought they just, like, perished in the snow or something. So, I know, things happen in the snow. Sometimes people don't return. So those are my very, very long-winded lowlights of the week. For highlight of the week, well, of course, I did see my good friend Sophie. We went for a walk. We did 24,283 steps of just around the parks. I hadn't seen her in quite a long time. And that's when she dispensed on me my wonderful gifts of my mug and all my drinks. So thank you, Sophie. It was fun to catch up with you. And then I guess the other highlight of the week, which is a news drop, news fans. I don't know why I did a dramatic hair flick. News fans, dramatic hair flick for news. I spoke to Adam McDermott. Some of you may know of him. He's been on the show before. He's got his own YouTube channel. So me and him, we sunk up and we did a video together for his channel that's going to come out, I think, sometime next week. So it's just like us chilling, talking about trophies and stuff. So get excited if that sounds like something you might get excited about. But it was just nice to talk to Adam and stuff. I always enjoy our chats about trophies. So there we go. That's my highlights and lowlights of the week. Let me know yours in the comments and see how everyone else is doing this week. Let's see. Cool crossover incoming. Well, yeah. No, I always enjoy it. I like just talking to anybody that, has a good, and then because we both like trophies, it's just fun to ask someone else, have you done these weird things with trophies? I won't spoil. But yeah, keep a lookout on the channel if that sounds cool. Do I watch football? No, not really. Yes, that was a whole lot of steps. Assassin's Creed. Oh, so Andrew Dickinson. Oh, I don't know why I put an extra thing. Andrew Dixon says Assassin's Creed Odyssey platinum by 115. Congratulations. How was that platinum? Like, was it as long as Odyssey? Sean Slater says getting their COVID vaccine tomorrow. Oh, nice. Good luck. I hope it goes well. My mum got hers this week, actually. So far, monitoring her, she hasn't grown 2 heads or had trouble with her 5G. So, it's okay. Highlight says Terrence was Platinum Saints Row the 3rd Remastered. Nice. Highlight says Vaultboy, maybe Crash Trilogy Platinum. Okay, nice. Highlight says Ordinary Guy, Platinum in Watch Dogs 2, completed crushing in Uncharted 2. Nice work, everybody. People have been putting the work in this week. There are a lot of platinums going around. Ian McGrahan says the best moment has to be getting the platinum for Watch Dogs Legion on Tuesday. What was that like? Is that any good? Harry says highlight is the reason I have to go to a meeting with the University of Florida. Oh, well, congratulations. Nice one there. I think I might have read that wrong. Jack says, highlight, I had a small getaway with my girlfriend. Oh, that's nice. Where did you go? That's literally the small getaway that I have is going to the big Sainsbury's a bit further down. That's when I go for a getaway. It's just like, no, the corner shop isn't enough. Working on Valhalla Platinum at the moment, over 100 hours in, says Dodie. Ooh, congratulations. Those Assassin's Creed games, they want to take your life. They definitely do. Jack says he went to a waterfall. Oh, that's really nice. How are there just waterfalls around? I said that really. How are there just waterfalls around? Highlight, not a platinum, but I beat Uncharted games on Brutal thanks to your guy. Oh, thanks, Sean. I'm glad I could help. I definitely need to do my Uncharted 3 Brutal playthrough soon. I feel like I'm back in the zone to do it. I do need to do a bit of practice. Got the platinum 70 this week. Hitman 3. Wow, so Hitman finally has a platinum after all this time. Because I swear, like, the first Hitman and the second Hitman never did. Was there treasure behind the waterfall, says Viz. Was there? We must know. Although, can you tell? Or is that something bad? That, if you tell someone that you found the treasure, it doesn't really happen. So, yeah, it looks like everybody has done some good work this week. Congratulations, everyone. You are doing fine things. Should I do the Uncharted trilogy or the Crash trilogy, says AB. Why not do both? They're both. Well, it depends what you're in the mood for. I say both games are solid games. But yeah, just see what you're in the mood for. What should my next platinum be? Any suggestions? Depends what you like, to be honest. Like, what are you in the mood for? What do you wanna play? I don't know. I could not suggest. I mean, I'm currently kind of working on Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, that's getting good. Like, I'm in Act 3 now, and I'm like, the story has stepped up. I'm very excited to push on through and complete the game. Right, so hello, Exalted Aura. Right, what have we got next? So my main topics. Normally this is the part where we go to clip of the week, but we've already clipped of the week. So I want to talk about Sackboy, A Big Adventure, because yes, last week, everybody, I was in a little bit of a sticky situation. I came to you, the people, and was like, what can I play next? Because I need something to play. I wasn't sure where to go, and you all hated me and was like, Lucy, you're going to have to play Sackboy, A Big Adventure. And that I did. So I had the game. I did stream it on the channel with Bethany, Chris, and Miles. We all played it together. So so you could see how the game worked with just 2 people, and then 3 people, and then 4 people, and it gets like crazy. But what were my thoughts on Sackboy, A Big Adventure? How have I changed my mind? Because last week I famously said on that my thoughts on Sackboy was like, I just didn't like Little Big Planet. I wasn't too sure about this one. Now the whole game has changed slightly, so it's definitely not floaty. Like Sackboy, he has a bit more weight to him, but he's still a little bit light-footed. Like, I do prefer the weightiness of Astrobot and the quickness. Like, he does feel a little slow, but maybe that's by design, I suppose. Like, but when you start playing it, I think this is the thing. When I play Sackboy Big Adventure, it takes me a little bit of time to get into the rhythm of Sackboy, to like get into. Also, there's this weird thing where you can like jump in the air. It's like cool, but it's also weird. You can do like loads of moves to extend your time in the air. So you can like jump dive, jump punch, or jump spin. But then you can also jump dive spin, or you could do lots of things to keep it going. So that was like weird to get your head around that. So yeah, I do like it. I did have fun. I feel like I had more fun because I played with friends than when I did playing it by myself. I do like the time trials a lot. I was doing them hard, and I hate to tell you, Miles, I beat one of your scores. Just saying. The leaderboards on that game, though, it's like really hard to see where they are. So like Astrobot, you have it in the game, but I couldn't find them in the game. You have to like click on like the menu in the PS5, and then it's like Inception menus. It's not like, oh, it's there, you have to first click the thing, then there's another menu that pops up that's like, you did this, another menu pops up, do you want to see? Yes, another menu, and then you get all of the listings, which then I feel like that should be ingratiated in the game, perhaps. But perhaps Sackboy doesn't want, you know, the competitive spirit, because, I mean, I could be competitive sometimes, but I try not to be, because I don't really like it. It brings out the bad side of me. Like, in school, I remember someone was like, Lucy, you're quite competitive, when I used to play PE, because, I used to love a bit of dodgeball. I was like the dodgeball master, alright? And I just didn't like getting out in dodgeball. Also, that's how I hurt my finger. Not playing dodgeball, but playing like tower ball. Can you see this? My finger is not the same. One of these things is not like the other. Because I don't know how anyone's going to put a ring on it, as Beyonce was saying, if you like it, then you should put a ring on it. You may have trouble because spinning it. Whoa. Like, that's it without doing anything. It's because I went to catch a ball, and the ball bent my finger all the way back, and then I didn't go to the doctors to fix it because I was afraid of the doctors. So that's why that's happened. But anyway, yeah, back to the story. I do hate that Sackboy has a voice now. It's actually really irritating. I looked into the settings to see if I could turn it off, because I hated the sound of him dying, because he'd go out of the controller, and I was like, please shut up. I can't bear it. But sadly, you cannot turn the sound effects off. Dodgeball sucks if you're chilling on the bench. No, I was in there. I was ducking and weaving, alright? Vispity is another matter. Yes, it is a different matter when it comes to quiz stuff. Which trial did I beat you on? You're going to have to find out. You're going to have to look it up. Because I bet you're going to do it. That's the thing. You tell someone that you've beaten their time, and they go straight back and like, no, I've got to do it now. So I'll let you figure that out. Who says that? That's for me to know and for you to find out. Sorry, I forgot what I was thinking. Oh yeah, so I do also think as well the controller was slightly disappointing. Like, I was expecting more controller feels, but maybe just, I don't even know if that I've become jaded by the controller, like I'm so used to it that I'm like, blah, but the controller's just making feelings now. Or if Astrobot was just so good and set the bar of the controller feeling so high that nothing can ever reach that standard. So, yeah. Oh, hey Jonathan M. Welcome to the stream. So that's my feelings on Sackboy. Will I get the platinum? I don't know. I do really like the time trials, and I do kind of want to like put myself through the pain and agony that is trying to get them, like to do the whole thing, because I feel I just like something like that. But it just depends if I can get around the feeling of Sackboy, and if I might have to put some music on. I'll have to put those headphones on just so I don't hear him going. Also, I said this on my Instagram, but the Dawn French character... By the way, I used to love Dawn French as a kid, because me and my mum used to watch The Vicar of Dibley. Shout out to Vicar of Dibley, if anyone knows what that is, if any UK fans watching. But yeah, we used to watch that a lot when I was a kid. And I was like, oh my god, who is this voice? I know this voice. And it was Dawn French. But she is so dressed as Mad Eye Moody from the Harry Potter games. Now that I've told you, you're not going to be able to unsee it. Look up the Dawn French Sack character and look up Mad Eye Moody. It's like the spitting image. They're like, reverse. Like, she's got the eye patch. I know he didn't technically have an eye patch because he has like an eye, but then she's got like this coat, she's got like the hair, and then she's got like a cane. So there we go. That's it's definitely inspired at least. So that's my thoughts on Sackboy. Has anybody else in the chat played Sackboy? How are you feeling? Yay, nay? I definitely think it's an improvement, but also slightly irritating. Like, I like platformers. I like Cuphead. I like Crash Bandicoot. I liked Ratchet and Clank when I played it. And I'm looking forward to playing the next one. I liked, what's the other one, Astrobot. Like, I've got a collection, but there's something about the little Sackboy that I just can't. And I'm sorry, I tried. Does that mean Dawn French character is drinking Polyjuice potion and pretending to be someone else? Oh my god. Is that the plot twist of Sackboy: A Big Adventure? Maybe. It's actually David Tennant. And she'll be like, that. Oh, so you found out it was me. I don't know, why does he do that? My dude from the Vicar Dibley. No. Yes, I watched at Christmas the Vicar of Dibley Christmas episode where she has to eat like 3 or 4 Christmas dinners in one day because she couldn't tell people that she couldn't go to one. And I remember, that was quite funny. French and Saunders. I don't think I watched that. So this is the thing. Me and my mum, we used to watch TV together a lot when I was younger because obviously I was older, so I got to stay up a bit later than the others. So that's how I ended up sort of watching like Vicar of Dibley, Absolutely Fabulous, a bit of Red Dwarf, and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Stuff like that. I remember one time I threw up, not to go into throw up stories again, but I came downstairs and I was like, I feel really sick, I've been sick, and they were watching Inspector Morse, and I remember watching it and being like, so now, this is a very weird link, but for some reason, sometimes when I feel sick, I think about the man from Inspector Morse, like the guy who plays him. I'm so sorry to the guy that plays it. It's nothing, it's literally just a linked connection in my mind that I have. I also remember there was one time when I was like feeling really sick in my room, and I felt like I saw a spider. But I don't know if I ever did see a spider, or if it was like a fake spider. Haunts me to my very days. Anyway. Getting your revision on for the Harry Potter Vitspedy with the effects of Polyjuice potion. Yeah, what if I just was like, actually it's me, Daniel Radcliffe or something? That would be different. Yeah, because Vitz is going to put on a Harry Potter Vitspedy. I don't know if I should revise or not. I don't know, maybe sometimes you've got to keep the Harry Potter, like sometimes when I know something, I don't want to lose the knowledge, okay? I did a bit of psychology back in the day, and you've got to keep the neuron synapsing. Otherwise, they just fade away, and that's how you forget who people's names are, but you remember their faces are, because they're stored in 2 separate places in your mind. And I'm not bullshitting you now, I'm actually telling you some straight facts. So this is the reason why you can remember someone's name, but not their face. Now, I'm going to tell you a half fact, because I can't really remember the full fact, but it's because the face section is somewhere that your brain can access quicker than the name section in the, the compasses of your mind. Yes, Platinum Bro, was it you, Platinum Bro, that was like, oh my god, you have so many throw-up stories? I don't know why. I think it's because my dad doesn't cook food properly, but I've probably been sick more than anybody normally is. Like, I spoke to someone, like, 2 years ago. I know, that's how long it's been. No. And they were like, I don't think I've ever had food poisoning. I was like, you've never had food poisoning? It's like an almost regular occurrence in our house, because my dad just makes food. It's like, it's fine, eat it. Like, one time we had food poisoning, and my mum was out, and we ate, I don't know what we ate. Or did we just have a sickness bug? Because also my sister worked at a nursery, so she'd also bring back sickness bugs. So that was a thing. And we were all just wiped out. Like, my mum came home at night, and everyone was just like, And because we'd watched an episode of Doctor Who where everyone was in pain, going, pain, pain, pain. That's all we could think of whilst we were feeling really ill. Mum was like, oh my god. And then she ran away. Right, so that's my thoughts on Sackboy, Big Adventure. Hope you enjoyed. I didn't actually see if anyone else had played it. Well, a cool thing about Sackboy that I've discovered is that you can cross-play. PS5 people can play with PS4 people, apparently. I've not tried it, but apparently so. Apparently it's a thing. And I might try and do it so I can sync up with some PS4 friends. So let's see what people say in the chat whilst... This is very strong, but good. Oh, man. The Drew Carey Show. I don't know what that is. That must be an American thing. Who do you think's going to win the Royal Rumble this weekend? I don't even know who's in the Royal Rumble, to be quite frank. I have no idea, but I am going to watch it. I'm intrigued to see how they're going to do it without an audience. I feel like they're definitely going to do piped in, like, 10, 9. So I don't mind that, because that's part of the Royal Rumble. What I don't want is a fake pop for when Kevin Nash shows up for the 1,000,000th time. Because, A, no one cares, and B, it just sounds really fake, like they're telling us who to cheer and boo or whatever. So that's my Royal Rumble thoughts. How's Podcast Club going? Yeah, we need to have a session soon, but it is good. I'm still good friends with the guys. How about Star Wars games? I've not played them. Mainly because, how did your thoughts on Sackboy going to vomiting stories? I don't know, because the little guy makes me want to vomit. Speaking of not vomiting, but playing games, segue. The other thing that me and my sister did at the weekend is we played an actual physical board game. Can you imagine that? So, I don't know if you guys know, but it's a game that you play that's not on a screen, but on a table. And it's actually, it wasn't even a board game, to be fair. It was like a tabletop game, and I've never played like an actual proper tabletop game before. The manual, I had to sit and study it for a whole morning, and, what is it? oh my god, I've lost my train of thought suddenly. Yeah, so I had to study the manual for a whole morning to read all the bits and bobs of how to play the game, because there's like 7 billion dice. But one of the things I thought was helpful, which Bethany, oh there she is, Bethany, hello. Bethany actually gave me a tip. She was like, watch someone on YouTube playing it and explaining it. So I found that, so what I was doing is I was reading, hang on, what's gone on here? I take that back, my highlight of the week was beating Lucy just now on the knitted night trial by 2 seconds! I shouldn't have said anything. Damn! Well, that's what, sorry everybody, I have to end the stream. No, don't worry. It's the planning that counts, Miles, and I don't think you have that quite yet. So, we'll see. Hopefully I can do it. I'm talking a big game. I need to make sure I can talk the talk and walk the walk. Anyways, it was a Monopoly. Monopoly would end only in tears and the deaths of everybody you know, because you just sit. You know that scene in Uncharted 4 when Nathan Drake and Elena, they're in Henry Avery's house. They weren't all poisoned. No, they were all just playing Monopoly and they died of boredom. And that's what really happened. I think Nate was a little confused. He thought something was happening. Just read between the lines. It's all there. Those little things. Money, olden time pirate money that they were giving each other. So, so no, we didn't play Cards Against Humanity. We played. So there was I think I already said this. We played the Doctor Who board game. Now I've got some pictures to show you. Please excuse the fact my Sunday look. My Sunday look is I don't care. So here we go. What have we got here? We haven't got anything here because that's not the right screen. There we are. Look, there's images. Look at all of this. We've got cards for days, we've got more dice than I've ever seen in my life, and so many things. So I'm literally reading the thing as we're playing it. Imogen really enjoyed it, and I feel like we played it 100% wrong, because I didn't know how the dice rolls work, so let's just move to the next. There's me consulting the manual for the billionth time, trying to work out, oh, hiccups, what we're doing next. So the game is that the Daleks, of course, are trying to get to Gallifrey, but you as the doctors have to work together and stop them. So you roll, and different scenarios come up called dilemmas. So you so you travel in the TARDIS to a dilemma, and then it's like, so the Centaurans have taken over or something, and you have to roll the dice and try and match the symbols that complete the dilemma. So you've got, and then of course, look, as you can see here in this bit down here, so Imogen was playing as the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith, and you get X amount of black dice, some blue dice, some red dice, some green dice, and then you can change the dice as if you want, based on what the perks that you have, because you've got like stuff in your TARDIS. This is the TARDIS, this bit here, and you can like swap cards in and out. But you have to spend Sonic tokens or something. So you spend Sonic tokens to install the stuff, and then you get them, and they give you more things. Now I think what I was doing wrong is because we won, and the Daleks didn't do anything, to be quite frank. But I think it's because I thought you had to roll the dice more than you could. But so when it says like roll dice, I don't know. Does anyone know any tabletop game stuff? So much stuff. Is that box bigger on the inside, Greg? Boom. That's comment of the week. Maybe I should start doing comment of the week. Comment of the week. It goes to you, Greg. You've won it. You've won the first ever comment of the week. So like the dice says like, oh, you can roll any, you can roll all, or you can roll +1 or something. And I think I was rolling them all every time, but maybe you should be only rolling like 1. Yeah, exactly. You can see the madness that is happening here. This is more complex than coursework. You should play the Dark Souls board game. Maybe. So the thing is, I am the Doctor of Who. Thank you, Vitz. This is my first forte into it. And I feel like next time, maybe I'll understand the rules better, and the Daleks might have more of a shot at beating us. And there's another weird thing that happens, right? So during the game, you can get a card. Have we gone back round? We've gone back round again. You can get a card that causes. Oh no, hang on. That's me looking. Look how much stuff is there. So you can get a card that causes everyone to regenerate, and when you regenerate, everybody's got to switch doctors to the next one. And so at the moment you only got 4 doctors, but then you could get more doctors. And yeah, but you keep. Oh, that's the other thing, is you can recruit companions, but then lose them as well. It was weird. But the Daleks can also win or something. They can win and you can lose. So there we go. What is my favourite board game? I like Cluedo, because I like to fancy myself as a bit of a Sherlock, to sit there being like, oh yes, it was Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlestick, Your Honour. No, I believe it was Reverend Green in the observatory with the book. See, but no one wants to play Cluedo with me because they think it's too complex, or I don't know, they think it's too boring. What is the picture? What does that picture represent? I don't know. Descent into madness. So that was an interesting forte in the board games. Maybe there's I don't know. I can't remember how to play Cluedo. I actually kind of wanted the Doctor Who Cluedo game, because how does that work? Is it like the Doctor at Gallifrey with a Dalek gun or something? I want to know. So, I don't know. Bethany says we have Cluedo. So, you know, I like to do. But then maybe a bit of Pictionary. I used to play Pictionary. So this is the thing. When we used to be able to visit our grandparents, do you remember those people? They're like related to you, but not directly. So there's like another layer of people. You might still live with them. I do. And then above them are other people. So without those people, you wouldn't have existed. So we used to go to my grandparents' house, and we always used to play board games. So sometimes we used to play bingo, which my grandma, so we would be doing it, and she was like, "Oh, if you get the number, sing out," she would say. And then we would do the calling. So bingo was always a good one, and then we would get like 20p or 10p, depending on if you got a line or a full house. The other game we used to play was Pictionary. My grandpa was really good at drawing, so he would be really good, but my grandma was like, "Oh, David Dose, I can't draw for anything." And I was like, "But Grandma, don't worry, it's not the point. I mean, it's not about the drawing. I mean, it's about, you just got to get the point across." But yeah, she used to get a bit upset about that one. So we used to do a lot of, so I do like Pictionary a lot. Did we play any other board games? Like, we do play Monopoly. My brother has a Monopoly playlist, which is literally a bunch of songs, like real songs, but only instrumentals. So like, and I'm like, £200, please, pass go. But you never finish the game. What was the other thing? We used to play Chinese checkers, where it was like this big board. And we're getting that in the will, she's told us. So one day I will inherit the Chinese checkers board. Frustration. Yes, I remember Frustration. Do you remember Kaplunk? That was an interesting one, where you've got to like put the marbles in, and you pull it out, and then whoever makes all the marbles fall down, it's like blah blah, then you lose. The other one was like Pop-Up Pirate. Oh, and Buckaroo, where you've got to put Mousetrap. That's such a good one. But Mousetrap, the problem with that game was the setup took way longer than the actual game. You'd just be sitting there for ages putting the Mousetrap all together, and then the game never actually, then someone would have an argument, and, you know, whatevs. Guess Who? We never played Guess Who that much in our house. Operation, I think we had that once, but oh yeah, Jenga, that's a good one. God, I'm just trying to think, because like, that was the thing, like, when you were a kid without the internet, it was all about those board games that you had to, like, my mum literally had, like, a list of things, like, do you want to play a board game? Like, it was like, you know when you get those, like, you open up a magazine, like Smash Hits or whatever, it's like, oh my god, which pop star would be your boyfriend? Do you like going to the cinema? Yes? No. So my mum had one of those sort of flowcharts, like, do you want a board game? Yes or no? And if it was yes, then she'd have, like, other options. If it was no, then she had to go back to the drawing board and think of something else that we would do. Spin the bottle with your nan. Don't think that happened. Connect 4. Oh, me and my friend Agnes. Oh my god, we used to play Connect 4 at work. Okay, so we used to sit next to each other. Agnes, in my top tier people that I've sat next to in my life. I do sometimes sort of, maybe not, rank the people that I sit next to at work. I remember sitting next to people at work. What a great time. So me and Agnes, we sat next to each other, and we had this Connect 4 that we would put in between us. But the thing is, the rules of the game was, you could only put, like, you had to try and play without the other person seeing you play. So you'd be doing work, and then you would try and do it, but you had 30 minutes to take your go, so that we weren't just, like, playing it. And so you'd look over and like, oh. So that was quite fun, and I would normally, well, I managed to get one or two over, because Agnes was a self-proclaimed Connect 4, like, you know, champion or something, she would tell me. But I think on the scoreboard, I managed to beat her. Sorry, Agnes, not that you're watching. You might be watching, who knows? What other games are... Beyonce's Unbeatable at Connect 4. Is that a reference to a song that I don't know? Aimless. Oh, hey, Aimless. Giant Jenga and Driggy. Oh my god, you know what? I just remembered Twister. What a game Twister was. That was so weird as well. Definitely not COVID-safe Twister. But... yeah, it's like that one where you play the big thing and you spin it. I remember playing it in the park a couple of times. That was probably a bit weird. But, yeah. Bop It! Oh my god, do you remember Bop It? Twist it. Spin it. Bop It. What was that game even about? We had a game called Don't Wake Up Dad. I think that sounds like a pretty standard game. Oh my god, Battleships! I play that with Fran, but with the playlist. So we do a playlist at work, and we try and guess whose each song is, and we say that each song is a battleship. Ludo, that is a great one. Oh, so many classic board games. Good stuff. Anyway, that was my adventure of of playing games at the weekend. The other thing that we did in the week, to round this off, is the Resident Evil Showcase. I mentioned it last week. Did anybody watch it? What was people's thoughts on the showcase, and did you download the demo, and did you play it? So I watched the showcase. As a new Resident Evil sort of... I keep calling myself a new person, but I suppose I'm quite old hat at this point. Well, I mean, I guess you could be an older hat, I'm sure. But, yeah, I was intrigued. It definitely looked more of an environment that I was interested in. Because, I don't know, Resident Evil 7 looked really, like, gross and, like, underground and scary and just, like dirty gross. As in, like, you know, rats and just grossness. Whereas this one was, like, a beautiful mansion, and it looked really nice, and it was snowy outside. So, I was intrigued about that. The weird online thing feels to me like an attempt to bring back the old PS3 multiplayer, you know, where it's just like a classic team deathmatch, which I'm not against, because we've not really had one of those in quite a long time. So, I don't know, it depends if it comes with the game or not. Like, I wouldn't buy that separately, but I do like the idea, like, just a chill deathmatch or team co-op thing or whatever. So, Alexandre Silva says, dude, the new Resident Evil movie coming out, really? Yes, so Miles saying RE Versus was a strange announcement, especially after the lukewarm reception to RE Resistance got. Yeah, so RE Resistance was like more of like a co-op-y thing, whereas this one seemed like a straight-up deathmatch. Tall Lady and Daughters have taken over the internet. Yes, that has happened this week. So I did play the demo, and it was rather short, because I feel like when I got to the point that I was really getting into it, it was like, demo over, which I guess is a good sign, because I was invested that I was like, oh, it's over. I did record myself playing it, and I'll probably put it up on the channel. I'll probably edit it this weekend and then put it up sometime at the weekend for you guys to see my thoughts and reactions. I put on my noise-cancelling headphones for extra somethingness. But I will say, by the time I got to the end of the demo, it still had, like... Because I'd never played a first-person Resident Evil game. So I was a bit like, oh man, will it be the same? Because I feel disconnected from my body when I play as a first-person person. But, I don't know, I still felt disconnected from my body. I don't even know who you are. I don't even think you are anybody. Maybe you are somebody. I don't know. But I did quite like that they still had the puzzle elements, that there was still a bit of puzzling to be done. There was the exploration, which is another thing that I really like about the Resident Evil game. So that was still all there. But then it was just like scary because it's all in your face. Like when that girl comes up to you, it's not now just a zombie on a screen a bit further away. It's now just like, which I was like, So, I have the Resident Evil Reverse 2. Yes, I was waiting for you to play. Oh, okay. Oh, bless Corey. Well, I'll definitely put it together for you, and you can see how that went. Like I said, I am intrigued. I'm intrigued for more Resident Evil. It's definitely something that I've come to enjoy in my old age. RE multiplayer is horrible, honestly. I never played the other thing. I mean, I had it because I bought Resident Evil. Sorry, I wasn't looking at my watch. I was just looking, my bracelet had pinched my skin. Don't you hate when that happens? I've got one of these bracelets and sometimes it just pinches my skin. I'm like, ouch. I downloaded the demos, I loved Resident Evil, but I shit myself in 2 minutes, yet to return. Yeah, I don't know. Also, well, I won't go into it. I think I talk about my thoughts a bit more in depth in the video. So that's to look forward to, perhaps, if I can pull myself together at the weekend and actually edit a thing. So that's to look forward to. Right, so let's see what the time is. We've got 10 minutes, so we can do a bit of Q&A if you want, and then we can head into the end of the show. So let's see, let's check in. Oh, actually, let's have a drink, because I've not actually drunk a lot of this. I've got to get through it. It smells very fragrant. Should drink smell fragrant? This one does. So if you have a question that you would like to ask, pop it in the chat, and I shall answer it. Bears Bond, hello, how's it going? Did you end up finish Vampire, or at least biting? Oh my god, no, I haven't yet. Oh, I've lost the will to bite somebody. That was so exciting. I was so excited about biting someone. That was weird times. I do want to get back to it. It's a little strange because it's a little close to how things are right now, which made me think, like with the Spanish flu, people wore face masks. But then obviously we were all born and people didn't wear face masks. So I feel like there's hope for us all that whilst the face mask might be around for a bit, it may not be forever, you know, because they got over it before. So yeah, I might go back to it. My plans for the moment is to definitely finish Ghost of Tsushima. Do a bit of Sackboy in and out. I need to finish the Cyberpunk heist mission because otherwise Chris is going to kill me. So I need to do that. And so those are my immediate gaming goals. And then, who knows? Oh, the PS Plus lineup is out. That's pretty good. Although I've played I played Control, I played Concrete Genie. Destruction All-Stars, I might give it a look in because it's a multiplayer game, so that'll be fun to play with people. Nima says, have you ever played a Mega Man game? No, I haven't. I don't know anything about Mega Man. I've seen him. He's a little dude, and he goes across the screen, and he shoots like a little white tic-tac, and you have to beat all these other men called, like, I don't know, they all have good names, like Shield Man. They've all got really good names, like Shield Man, which is the worst name on the planet. But they're all called, like, something man, like, not Mega Man, but Mighty Man, or Lucy does the Mega Man bosses. But I know they've all got, there's like Flame Man and Water Man. It's a whole thing. But no, I've never played it because I never had a Nintendo. Perfectly sums up Mega Man, the little dude shooting a tic-tac. Super Hot Expansion goes on forever, but I got the Platzers bits. Nice work, nice work. Will you finish Control now it's come to PS Plus? I don't know. I just didn't vibe with it, you know. I just couldn't. I'm now thinking about Vampire because you've reawoken my taste for blood. Like, I did really want to eat the poet. Maybe I should just do it and get it out of my system and then reload to an old save just to say that I did it. Because I was eyeing him up. Although the problem I think I had with eating the poet was that he was too high a level for me to, you know, be like, so, come with me, named man. And I think he was too wise to me yet. I should really get back to that. I did really enjoy it. The reason I stopped playing it is because a glitch happened to me and I was quite upset. What's my favourite time period? What an interesting question. See, I always think about the future. Because I find the future more interesting than the past. But I guess the question is more about the past. So let's say the Doctor shows up on he's like, hey Lucy, or I guess it would be Jodie, because it's the, if we're going with the recent Doctor, she'd be like, alright Lucy, I've got the TARDIS, we're going to go somewhere, love the live stream by the way, watched it every week in the TARDIS of yours, and I'd be like, oh my god, thanks, so, but we have to go, you can go anywhere for clip of the week, where do you want to go? And I'd be like, oh my god, Doctor, I would love to go to the future. Can you imagine? Although I might do clip of the week from the future and then it gets redacted because something might change. It might be like the almanac situation in, you know, Back to the Future or something. But I would go to the future. But if I had to go to the past, I feel like you've got to go a ways back. But you don't want to go too far back, actually, because then it might just be a really boring day. Because what do? You've just got to, like, you know, throw your poop out the window and milk your cow. I don't want to go to the past. The past is boring. Maybe if I met someone, like, interesting. Maybe go back to, don't know, like the 70s or something. I don't know why. Only because John Pertwee's the Doctor is the only... That's my only touch point. I'm like, why would I go back there? No, Flynn Highland, my sister does a much better impression. Let's see, what other questions have we got? Next game on your list to play. Oh, well, I kind of just went through... that. I don't know if there's any new games that I have. I'm just kind of waiting for new games, but I have a lot of things in the backlog. Like, I do really want to play Nier Automata. Throw your poop out the... Well, you did, Jonathan M. That's what they did back in the day. There was no toilets. The Romans hadn't come yet. So it was all about throwing the poop out the window. If you were to name an owl, what would you call it? I don't know, I feel like you've got to get to know the owl. I don't like just naming things. Will they ask... I don't know. I'd have to meet the owl and see what it was about. I'd go back to the 90s, best decade. Do you know what I would love to do? I would like to go back to, like, say, primary school just to remember what it was like. But I'd like to go back with my adult brain and be like, none of this stuff is important. And then I could be like such a snarky kid and they'd be like, Lucy, what's wrong with you today? And I'm like, yeah, well, in the future, this is going to happen. I'm going to walk around and there's going to be like, I won't need to know maths because I'll have this rectangle in my pocket and it will just tell me maths. It will tell me anything, you know? My best friend is Google. What you got, miss? And she'd be like, whatever happened to Littlefoot? What a question. So Bethany is still rehabilitating, if that's a word, Littlefoot in her rehabilitation centre, much like in Finding Dory, where they go to like the medical centre. But actually, there's new growth of Littlefoot. Littlefoot may return one day to the show, so who knows? But Littlefoot's living a better life now. I mean, poor Rhubarb over here. He's losing his leaves by the day. I've got another plant up there, which I've not even named the plant. I'm the worst. I don't know. Sometimes you just got to feel the name, don't you? What piece of evidence would you give to pre-YouTube Lucy, says Diotox? That's a cool question. What piece of advice? What, like YouTube advice or just general advice? Oh, maybe, I don't know, because I don't take this YouTube thing very seriously in terms of like, you know, I just sit here and talk about whatever. I make videos when I feel the need to, so I guess maybe try not to, like, not that it happens often, but don't take like the bad comments on board too much. Not that I get lots, I'm very fortunate, but it's weird. There's definitely, like, you can see like a comment, like, I guess like when I started making the Uncharted videos, for instance, like I wasn't in the videos, it was like my voice, and you sometimes get people being like, I can understand, you click on a video about a video game, and then all of a sudden it's like, hi everybody, I'm going to tell you how to do this Uncharted, and people are expecting like a male voice, and they get a female voice, and they're like, what? So I had a few of those sort of comments like, get back in the kitchen, make me a sandwich, and I was like, alright, I get it. But I don't know, I would just say, just keep on keeping on. Just do your thing at your pace and enjoy. Actually, I would say just don't like do it unless you enjoy doing it. And I do enjoy doing it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. I hope that answers the question. Oh no, that's interesting. I have to come back to that. Would you consider streaming the show on Twitch or gameplay? I think you should. See, this is the thing. I don't get Twitch in terms of like. Okay, this is the thing. On Twitch, I feel like if I was to do it. So whenever I think of anything, I'm thinking like, what's the reason that I'm doing a certain thing? So why would I stream on Twitch versus streaming on YouTube? So what do I want to get out of the streaming? So for a start, when I do this show, I stream it on YouTube because I know that you guys have the, you know, you're subscribed to me, so you know where to find it. Whereas on Twitch, it's more like people are looking for someone playing the game, and then you sort of follow the person. But I'm not really like... I don't really care in terms of, like, this might just sound really weird. I'd rather just have, like, a good set of people that wanted to be here and, like, hang out than have, like, hundreds of people that are, like, meh. So it feels a little bit more personal, I suppose, on YouTube. Whereas, I don't know, Twitch is all about, like, playing the game or whatever. I don't know. Does that sound weird? I just like the fact that this is the space. And I'm not looking for people to type in Sackboy and find me. The reason I stream is because I want you guys to see the stream and for you guys to hang out. If you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Does that sound dumb? Have you considered making your own video sharing platform to take down YouTube? Oh God, I couldn't do that. You think YouTube is the future anyway and Twitch will fade? Interesting. What's a singer's favourite computer? Is this a joke? What's a singer's favourite computer? I don't know. F sharp? I've not idea. Right, so what's the time? Ooh, do we have time for a bit of a game? We've got about 10 minutes. We're going to do about a 10-minute game, I think. Just watched the behind the scenes of the Uncharted 4 permadeath intro. Yay! I'm glad. Right, cool. So, little do they know you can't cook. No, I can't do anything, Bethany. I'm pretty fragile in the skill department, other than playing video games. It's literally all I have. Right, so, I was thinking of what we could do for the end of the show. And I've got these headphones. I was like, oh my God, it's really weird. I can't even hear myself. Let's just take this off. Let's take this off for now while I just talk. So, there's a game that they used to play at a little place called Butlins. Did they play that? No, that was that was Bingo Beats. Hang on, scrap what I just said. Have you guys ever played a game called Beat the Intro? It's where you play a bit of the beginning of a song, and people have to guess what the song is before, like, you know, too much of it, the song plays. So it's like the first person to get the song wins it. So it's something that me and my family do, like pretty much like once a year or something. I'll be the music player, and they guess, and whoever gets it first gets the point. Okay, people are saying yes. Okay, so I was thinking, how can we play this with everybody else, but without getting copyright struck? And then I had an idea. I will listen to the song and try and sing it or perform the intro for you guys myself. Does that sound like it could be a terrible idea? I think it might be. So let me just turn my headphones on. I'm not even going to hear how I sound. So, oh, what's this? Bluetooth connected. So, alright, sing it. Right, this is terribly brilliant. Now, this is the question I have to ask you. What kind of song would you like? Would you like video game songs? Would you like an era? So normally I do it like noughties or 2000s or 80s. Okay, cool. People are in. Okay, so give me a theme, everybody. Do you want to go for real songs? Or a genre or an era? I think era might be better. 80s. Oh, I like a bit of 80s. Right, so what I'm going to do, seeing as you're the first person, I'm going to go onto Spotify. You cannot see this. It's on the back end. And I'm going to find Spotify's 80s thingy playlist. God, it really feels like I don't exist when I wear these headphones. Okay. I need more alcohol for this segment. Right, here we go. So, I'm gonna sing / hum the tune of the song. Yes, these are XM4 headphones, and analysing glasses reflections. And first person to get them, you just win the fact that you know songs or you can understand me. Right, here we go. I'm playing the first one. I don't know what this song is. I don't know what, guys, I don't even know what this song is. It was you two. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I don't know what it was. Right, let's go to the next song. Because I just realised, I don't know. When I don't know the words, I don't know the words. Right, we're skipping. Oh, this is going. Oh yeah. Woo! Dun 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 ha dun 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 dun. I can't even hear myself, which is the weird part. Dun 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 dun. Oh do 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 dun. Dun 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 dun, bee boo, da 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 da. Da 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 do. Boo 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 da da da. Yes! Someone got it! Someone got it! Someone got it! Someone got it! Whitney Houston! Oh my god, I don't know if I need to be able to hear myself to be able to do this, because I can't even hear what I sound like. But Whitney Houston, it was Whitney Houston. I want to dance with somebody. Thank God that someone got this. This was a terrible idea. Right, let's go to the next song. I don't know if I might need to be able to hear myself, because otherwise I feel like I'm just all out of tune. Oh. Right, next. Oh, do 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 do. Ba na 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 da da na 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 na. Do 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 do. Da 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 na 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 na. Da 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 na. Da 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 na 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 na. Da 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 da. Yeah, someone got it. Grey Bush, you got it. Grey Bush 2084. Any way you want it. Yes, well done, well done. I can't believe you did it. I barely know any 80s songs. We can play this another time with other songs. Right, next. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do ones that I don't know, because I don't know this song again. I don't know what this is. It's a Tina Turner song. I don't watch The Masked Singer because I'm on it. No, I'm not on it. I don't. All I know is that. Oh! Ow! Dun dun dun! Dun dun dun! Dun dun! Dun dun dun! Dun 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 dun! Da 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 da. Dan 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 dan. Yes, thank God someone got it. Someone got it. Well done, Connor. This is not... Be the intro. You're supposed to get it before we get to the chorus. Hungry Like the Wolf. It is Duran Duran. Hungry Like the Wolf. Well done. What have we got next? Dun 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 dun. Yes! Well done, you got it. It was Bon Jovi. You give love a bad name. Oh, that was a good one. Right, let's go for another one. I don't know what this is. Is it better when I don't know what it is? I don't know. Oh, hang on. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, people got it. Thank God, people got it before I had to start doing whatever I was doing. No, it was not Take That. It's we didn't start the fire, 'cause the fire's burning. I don't know the words. Right, good. Oh, this is a great. Oh yeah, someone got it. Oh, someone got it. Yeah. Oh, it was indeed. We built this city on rock. God, this is knackering. This good evening of exercise. It was Starship. We built this city. Let's do another one. This sounds like a good one. Okay. Oh, hang on. Oh, dun 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 dun. This is too easy. I wonder if I'm getting copyright struck for this. Yeah, it's the song from Mrs. Doubtfire when she's a woman. Oh, well, Mrs. Doubtfire. Do it looks like a lady. Yes, it is that. And then she goes, my bag, because that robber tries to steal her bag. Mrs. Doubtfire. Looks like a lady. Yeah, it was that. All right, let's do another one. This is quite fun. I'm quite enjoying myself now. Oh, I love this song. Yes, it is. Well done, Ian Graham. It is Owner of a Lonely Heart, much better than an Owner of a Oh my God, yes, it's the song. I always think of the one from Captain Marvel. It's like, what's that one? 'Cause I'm just a girl. Oh my God, what a song. Owner of Lonely Heart is from Vice City. Oh, I used to love driving around in my taxi, getting the fares. A lot of people have just like tuned into the show very late and are very confused. Right, should we do one more? One more for the road, everybody. Let's do a banger. Oh, it's a banger, everybody. Press next, and it's a banger. Okay. Oh no, not yet. Oh my god, someone got it, someone got it. It was Pauline Armstrong. It is Living on a Prayer. Everybody, that was Beat the Intro, as performed by yours truly, Lucy, aka LudiXP. A bunch of magic. It was a bit like Magic Mushroom. It is Living on a Prayer. Let's get to the chorus, because this is great for audio listeners, isn't it? Me just miming to a song. Right. Gosh. Should we end the show, everybody? I feel like it's time. I need to lie down, and I'm just going to finish this drink. Oh. Everybody, we can play Beat the Intro again. We'll pick a different era. We got 90s, we got 2000s, we got all of time and space to sing from. So thank you for playing along and for doing, what's the origin of my username? Oh, man, that's such a long story that I can't even begin to tell you. Basically, my sister used to call me Ludi because she couldn't say Lucy. So it used to be XLudiX when I didn't make YouTube videos. And I was like, I need to have a name that's a bit more than just XLudiX, because back in the 2000s you just stuck an X on something. But I wanted to keep the letters, so I was like, LudiXP. I keep the letters, but then have something that's a little bit more catchy. Let's cross off another day of lockdown. It's been a trying day, perhaps, maybe, I don't know. Thank you all for hanging out today and for playing along. I hope you're all having an amazing life, I hope. And things are well for you in the world that we live in. So, yeah, we'll do all of that stuff next time. There's more Locking It Down with Lucy where that came from, everybody. We're going to be here until at least March. Quite possibly the end of the year. Chris only just got home. So, thank you so much for Bethany and Miles for modding in the chat. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all well, look after yourselves. And I shall catch... Oh! Don't forget, everybody. Adam will be posting a video on his channel with me and him talking trophy. So, keep an eye out for that. And hopefully, if I get my shit together at the weekend, I will make the Resident Evil demo. And you can enjoy that. So, until next week, stay safe. Check in on a friend. Be happy, be good, be well. And I shall see you all on another edition of Locking It Down with Lucy in the future. Keep it locked. I'm slightly working on an outro for this rather than me just going. Maybe I should end it with some dancing by myself. Oh, what song? I've lost my screen now. See you later. This was